Hello, everyone. I'm now appearing before you as a skeleton. I'm borrowing Mouse's body just because he just happened to be on, apparently. So, just finished watching Battlefield Earth. I am now joined here with Ogenix and with Xena Arcane. And I guess first things first, our feelings about this movie. I knew this one was a flop. I knew they highly advertised it back in the day when it first came out. And that it was basically a running joke for many generations. I can see why there's some memes out of this. I can see that they at least threw quite a bit of budget at it, but it doesn't help it that this plot absolutely makes no sense. Matter of fact, the aliens are so stupid the majority of the movie that there's no reason or right for them to have ever won a war against Earth, much less have actually defeated us so quickly, only for them to be defeated so quickly back.
So all it would have taken was literally a fart and a match.
Yeah.
Matchsticks.
Just lit matches and they're done for. Knock on wood. You're just hosed, gone, kaput.
I love that you bothered to explain your avatar, but not my voice change.
Azina has actually also chosen to start trying out the new voice, so we'll see how this works for them. Seems interesting so far. Very Scottish. Call John Travolta a wanker, I dare you.
I'm Bjorn, you're a wanker.
I
can only imagine how that came
That's actually
out.
pretty damn good, actually.
I was going to say, that's actually I think you trying to put an accent in it actually works better than your regular voice. Or just your regular tone, I should say.
That's a pirate.
Yar!
Yar, he hardy. Should I blacken one of my eyes and go as Green-Eyed Jack? Anyhow, just to the limbo there. Yeah, in general, really dumb movie, but it's really fun with a group. That seems to be my general gist on this one. I would probably rate this as really low if it wasn't for the fact that, much like Manos previously, and with Godzilla last episode too, just so much more fun when you have a group that's sitting there poking at it the entire time and being really relentless when we got a good moment. So
well, as much as I hate to compliment it, Godzilla is a better made movie.
Technically, yeah, to some degree.
I was going to say, I mean, I'll put it this way. Between Godzilla, this, and The Room, Godzilla is definitely on the top.
I would hope so.
But what about Manos?
That being said, I mean, watching them, with friends and
you skipped on
a box of popcorn. I mean, yeah, you gotta have a good time. But in terms of just quality wise, yeah, Godzilla's just overall better.
Once again, I mentioned Manos. You skipped on Manos. Where do you rank Manos at?
If I give it a high score, will I be spared by the hand of fate?
Maybe. We'll just have to watch the sequels either way. I'm gonna wave a wand with a hand on it in front of your face for a few minutes and see what happens.
I will also say, actually, now watching, because I'm trying to remember if I even watched this back when I was younger. Battlefield Earth, which whatever the budget was for this, it still kind of looks like what you see as silent movies are today. In terms of, because the CGI is really not
the CGI.
great.
Oh yeah, it gets really awkward looking in a lot of places. Also, I noticed pretty early on the aliens are constantly on stilts. It's very obvious.
If you look,
very weird. They got short arms. Yeah. They got short little T-Rex arms, and they're got these super extra long legs to make them look tall.
Yeah, because if you look at the boots are a lot thicker on the bottom. Like, there's definitely extra room.
There's like an extra half a foot or more of boot than there is person.
I do have to ask, Ogenix, have you actually watched an Asylum movie?
Sadly, yes.
Which one?
Oh.
The Transmorphers one.
Ooh, I haven't seen yet. I hear bad things.
Sharknado, the first.
I hear fun things about that one.
That's supposed to be like the one good movie.
I think if I saw it again with like
Yeah, if you saw it with us, you'd probably have a hell of a good time.
Yeah, by myself, I'm going. Why am I
Meh.
watching this?
You know
I
what?
think
You
there's
know what? You know what will absolutely defeat this movie in terms of terribleness if we watch it? Is Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. There's one scene in that movie where there's one scene in that movie that the whole budget went into, and that's the scene where the shark leaps out of the ocean and bites an airplane out of the air. It's the only part of the movie that's entertaining and looks funny.
Damn.
I know what you're talking.
Yeah, because there's people in an airplane, and the guy just suddenly goes, "What the shit?" and looks out the window as the fucking shark takes the airplane out.
Oh wow.
The shark just really want air food today.
Hungry land sharks, apparently.
Hungry sharkies.
So I can assume that's Junix's final thoughts on the movie. So, Azina, your thoughts on the movie?
Well, I admittedly like that. This and the room are my choices for this slot of movies we've watched.
Yes, you're to blame for these.
And this is definitely better than The Room. But I have to say, so far my movie choices are the worst out of this batch of bad movies we've had. It's between this and then The Room, like, unless what's the next one, Rotor?
Yes, next one's Rotor, and it's going to be interesting to see what your guys' reaction is going to be to that one.
Unless Rotor is worse somehow. I picked the worst movies for this batch of 5 movies.
Let's just say that Rotor borrows heavily from RoboCop and Terminator and fails at both.
This is my 3rd time watching this, and it's one of it's in some ways it's one of those so bad it's good movies, but it's also one where it's better when you're watching it with a group, because there are parts of this that are a boring slog.
Oh yeah, I can
like
tell.
Most of the stuff involving the humans.
The boring humans are on the main course again for the next 5 minutes. To make fun of the lighting and the obtuse ankles. Oh, my Dutch ankle deck is broken again.
Oh yeah, well, freaking camera angles where everything is just at a slant for no reason. Why? Why?
Yeah, there was so many.
Because we can, apparently, is the answer.
And I remember why now I never fully watched the movie when I was younger, because it literally made me nauseous.
Garbage film.
Because
garbage filming technique is really the problem there.
In fact, I think the color filters also were kind of also
the occasional filter probably didn't help either. Yeah.
So often it would go from like bright yellow or bright orange to blue or greenish purple,
low blue, and then nauseating green, and then some weird haze, and yeah.
When you say you watched it when you were younger, are you talking about like even when it originally came out?
Maybe. I mean, it was back when back when movies were shown a lot more constantly. Back when we had cable TV.
So about the late 90s, early 2000s, which is around about when the movie came out.
I wouldn't be surprised if it might have been on TNT or Sci-Fi marathon nights.
Sci-Fi, I doubt it. They didn't have a high budget, and they were going to pay for that shit. TNT, maybe TNT or somebody, or what was the other one that did a lot of movies? USA. The USA channel used to put out a lot of money for movies too.
TNT or USA.
Maybe later on FX.
There was still an occasion where I would catch something cool on Sci-Fi, like Predator or Aliens.
Well, those were good ones. Again, they'll pay money for that.
My point I was trying to make is that most likely the reason you're able to stomach it better now is because I bet actually watching it in HD instead of on the standard depth, the TV, the colors and everything being clearer probably makes it less nauseating.
Yeah, that too. A better frame rate and everything else as well.
Yeah, I can't argue there.
Because I can imagine with this on like a standard def television with everything being blurrier, probably
every 5 minutes would be like my freaking eyes.
Yeah, or having a blurrier standard def picture with those weird shaky cam moments. I cannot imagine how bad that had to look.
Good old VHS.
But yeah, the only good things about this are Turtle and Kerr. The rest of it's just stupid, mostly. I mean, they're stupid too, but they're at least entertaining stupid.
Yeah.
Entertaining stupid.
They're
Yeah.
entertaining stupid, which is a marginal step up from just annoying stupid.
In fact, it's almost kind of a shame it's only just on those two because it's like you see a couple other cyclos, but it's like outside of what their one moment of scenes they needed for them, and then that's it.
They're just gone.
Most
All
the
get
other
killed too.
most other cyclos we see are just literally just fodder or background.
They're fodder, or they're there to move the plot. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, we don't even really get much of a female cyclos outside of one particular scene, which I'm like,
you see the only
what
two.
that tongue do?
Yeah, which I'm like, what? Well, if I was on the human side and he was trying to use me as a tool, I'd be like, okay, instead of rats, give me her, and I'll betray my race.
We should know your priorities straight.
Yes, as I always said, think with my other head.
That's all I have to say about my thoughts.
Yep, alrighty. So, favorite scene. I guess I'll go first on this one. New to this one too. Favorite scene. I guess I still have to say that my favorite scene is when the two are trying to backstab each other, and he's got the gold and he's got the disc playing. He's like, oh, what am I going to do? It's like a test I haven't prepared for. And then this immediately backhands him and literally blows off his hand. Turlo blows off his hand.
Yeah.
And and this is also the leading moment that also guarantees that this guy's going to backstab him is blowing off his hand and telling him to go after the humans.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a very funny moment for some of the lines in there, and just randomly grabbing a guy's face and shrieking about it before tossing it to the ground again, and then blowing off a guy's hand. Just random chaos that is this movie.
Yeah. Which is the best thing about this movie most of the time.
Oh yeah. So I guess we'll go pass this off to Eugenix again. Favorite moment.
Okay, for favorite scene funny or favorite scene just for obvious reasons?
Go with the most entertaining.
Blow up the dome, blow up the dome, blow up the dome.
Blow up the dome.
Piece of cake, piece of cake, piece of cake, piece of cake, piece of cake. It's like, it's so stupid, but
it's so dumb, but it's such a catchy, memorable line.
It's like, why'd you repeat that? Why are you talking like a monkey?
Why are we talking about monkey? What's this dome? And I don't even anymore. Okay, movie.
Yeah. Now, when I start going, you're not helping with the idea the cycles have of you.
Being monkeys,
no.
They're literally this close to being Frieza, just calling them a bunch of monkeys.
Although I will throw in the other part is just Tyr's whole thing about just constantly thinking they like rats, they like it uncooked. It's like as you pointed out,
absolute moron.
Let's see. Maybe because it's like the only thing they can find, and they don't have any means to actually start a fire. and he's so obsessed with that he starts shoving a rat into his mouth
like every 5 minutes.
If a man likes his rat raw, who am I to question it?
Oh yeah, and the fact that he just keeps he just proceeds to call him Rat Brain after that too. It's like, really?
We'd have more rats on the brains if you just take them into burgers first. Hello.
But yeah, that so kind of cheating, but yeah, those are probably my favorite scenes, just because they're so stupid, but it actually works in favor of making me laugh.
Right. All right, Azina.
My favorite moment was when they first get captured and Johnny manages to get a hold of a gun and shoot one of the
Oh,
cyclos.
yeah.
And when Turtle shows up, he's like, "You expect me to believe a man animal shot at him? That's impossible. You want me to put that on a report as an explanation for how someone died? I refuse to put something like that with my name signed to it unless I see it myself. Give me your gun." Gives him the gun. Not take it back from him, but he might shoot me. He's not going to shoot you. Shoots him. Well, I'll be damned.
I'll be damned. They can use guns.
He start laughing.
And yeah, the pair of them start laughing. Yeah. They obviously don't care much about their guards.
So, well, I mean, a firm, but a huge militaristic organization. I guess it kind of makes sense that they don't view lower-ranking people as important, but
still,
yeah.
you'd think they care at least a little bit that their guys are out there doing work, but I guess not. A few more people that don't have to pay now.
Consider how often they're willing to backstab each other, both how much Curl backstabs everybody, as well as the guy that was supposed to be his superior lying about information so that he could pay everybody at half rate. Like, they're not very trustworthy people, even amongst each other.
Yeah.
Again, it just really makes you wonder, how the frick did these people
Hey,
have
how'd they
conquered-
manage to pull off an Earth invasion? There's no way. They'd be eagerly strangling each other as much as they would be trying to shoot down a human.
I mean, hell, the ending, as you kept pointing out, makes no sense. They literally established Earth lost like in 9 minutes because their tech is just so superior. And what does the man animals do to win? They use the same tech that they lost with and somehow turn around and win.
Take them from a surprise and one up them, and not even that, but they also send a guy back to their home planet to blow it up.
There's also the fact that they're using fighter jets. And these fighter jets are magically able to just hover in positions. Fighter jets don't work that way. I'm pretty positive you have to be moving forward at all times.
No, yeah, not regular fighter jets. You'd have to be one of them stealth jets in order to be able to do a slight hover. And that's a slight hover.
They were behaving more like helicopters than jets.
Mm-hmm.
That probably would have made a lot more sense during that whole fight scene.
Actually, yeah, that would have made a lot more sense if there were a bunch of choppers.
Because I'll be honest, even the cycle flight vehicles, where they were called, did not look like they would be that fast. If I'll be honest,
they didn't look that fast, and they don't look that strong either.
Because it literally looks like a box with a cockpit and a tail,
essentially.
Which, of course, that also brings to the question: is how does that aerodynamic it would be able to fly properly while
They don't care. They just have rockets on it.
That's not how it works.
Welcome to Hollywood magic.
Listen, OJ-Rex. You can't tell man that that's not how that works. Because he was learning how to conquer galaxies while you were still learning to spell your name.
Also, I'm magic. Hi.
I hate how well timed that was. God damn it.
Also, in case you've forgotten, my face right now is a skeleton with glowing eyes. I'm magical. Hello.
Also apparently in cycle I don't know, warfare guidebooks, if your fellow teammate has been shot down, crash your ship into the nearest wall.
You crash your ship into the nearest wall because you'd want to get away from that. Oh, wait a second. No, that's not a good idea. Actually, you just killed yourself. Bye. They just started careening into everything after one guy gets shot. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Just how did we lose to these people?
Clown
Stupidity.
shoes. Honestly, with how stupid our governments are right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they did take over. Honk, honk.
That felt too real.
Dark humor. Hello. Anyway, so I guess that's the best moments. That's the best our thoughts about the movie. I guess that's pretty much about it for this one. I think this is one of the longer ones. It's about 20 minutes on this one. So
Yeah, we had a bad movie where we had a lot to say.
oh yeah. Oh, almost
Yeah.
always. Every time when it's bad enough, we got some interesting things to comment about. Without any further ado, though, that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Yeah, Zoops.